Audio is good, y'all, and welcome to my recommendation video for the anime Kuroko no Basketball, or the basketball which Kuroko plays. So the reason I'm doing a recommendation video for this anime in particular is because season 3 is coming out, and maybe on Twitter or Instagram or whatever site you found me on, you heard me always talking about Kuroko no Basketball this, Kuroko no Basketball that, and you're wondering, what's Kuroko no Basketball? Well, from the name you obviously know it is a sports comedy shonen type anime, and the reason why I recommend this anime is because of the action and the animation. So whenever I watch a sports anime, which I've only seen one by the way, which is Farewell to Be Swim Club, I'm expecting some dope ass, type scenes wherever Kuroko no Basketball definitely delivers on that. So the synopsis of Kuroko no Basketball is basically when they're back in middle school. It was also about school, if I did not mention that already. It's about Tetsuya Kuroko and his adventures in Seirin High. And basically, Generation Miracles are these basketball players that are powerful, literally miracles, which is why they're referred to as the Generation Miracles. And they've won many major championships back in the middle school days. And after graduation, all this split up into elite schools. And obviously, Tetsuya Kuroko was the sixth Phantom Man. They're filled with 5 people, but there's one most unknown, and that is Tetsuya Kuroko. And I must just say, the show is absolutely brilliant. Also, we get introduced to another character who's extremely tall. Must I mention, all the basketball players except for the Seirin High team and Kuroko himself, everyone is just extremely tall. And I was surprised, but at the same time, I was not surprised as well watching this show. And which Kagami Taiga was also getting introduced. He came back from the States. And obviously went to Seirin High registered to become the best basketball player in Japan. And I must say, Japanese people are fucking insane. And also the comedy aspect of this show is they have very interesting comedy as well. Also the Japanese lunchtime rush is just something that I love when I heard it. Sometimes some moments are really stale, but some of them just, I really laugh out hilarious. Also, when the show does have its serious moments, it is serious and absolutely is brilliant. The animation done by Production IG is just something worth mentioning and watching. Obviously, you don't watch Kuroko no Basketball for the story, but there is stories. Obviously, them going through different cups, different preliminaries. They're going to the Winter Cup, and third season probably going to go to the Winter Cup semifinals and get to the finals, whatever. And also, the Generation Miracles, the characters, the development. There's a lot of development for this anime, even though it's a sports anime. There is a lot of development. I was very shocked. Each season is 25 episodes, and I'm so glad it's 25 episodes because if it was any shorter, I feel like this anime would not have been as good as it is. Just development of the characters, absolutely brilliant, but it does feel a bit too much to watch. Like, I try to binge watch the show, and I just cannot. I was watching on Crunchyroll. There's no dub for the show, but when I was trying to watch it, I felt like it was just a bit too much for me to watch. I had to take a break, and obviously it's really hype. It's just absolutely brilliant. I know this show is very popular already, so why make a recommendation video, but I feel like it definitely doesn't deserve as much hype. No show deserves a lot of hype, but for this show, the animation is absolutely brilliant. The character development is good. I felt just the whole fact of when a basketball match goes, they obviously fight freaking 2 minutes split into maybe half an hour, maybe half hour of the episode, and it's like, come on, man, you're stalling already. The whole flashback thing does really get annoying when you get into the game. The whole transition between the basketball matches and the flashback really isn't done very well. Executed very poorly. Also, the lines in their necks, whatever, is kind of annoying. It's good in manga, but it's not really good in anime, and I don't know why they do that. I think they should have removed it. But also, the really good part about it is just the Generation Miracles personality, and also how they develop. They're basically a douchebag guy. Kids always think they're amazing, they're all strong, and no one will beat them. But as you see them develop, and Kagami Tiger's character also developing a guy who didn't depend on anybody other than himself, eventually he goes through the whole teamwork type of phase where teamwork matters, friends does matter, also love interest as well. And also, whenever the character type talk English, when they would try to talk English, it's absolutely flipping hilarious. I just whenever they talk English, some of them do very well. Also, Alex, one of the characters in season 2, talks English so well, but Kagami, he talks English so horribly. It's just that's the comedy aspect of the show as well. So that's over my recommendation video. Be sure to check out this series if you have not. If you love sports anime and you love basketball, I think this show will be for your choice as well. It's also available on Crunchyroll for your legal streaming at 4080p, 1080p. Well, I don't know why I said 1080p, but 1080p. Be sure to like the video if you did, or like the video. Also, hopefully you notice the quality change as well. I must apologize if it's too bright. I'm still trying to get used to using the camera. This video is off the dome, by the way. I'm recording this late at night because I was so hyped for Kuroko. I just had to let my thoughts out. I absolutely adore the series, some adorable moments. The characters are brilliant. They get developed very well towards the 50 episodes. There are 2 seasons, and Season 2 takes a whole, like, superpowers, not a whole human approach, and I love it. Animes, if they're anime real, like, slice of life, it's good, but, when anime becomes a whole fantasy type thing, I really do enjoy it. So, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys later. Farewell.